Good evening friends, my name is Shantanu Vaidya. I am here with new video topic. My today's video topic is difference between process and threads. So let's start with the today's video topic. That is, I will explain what is process and what is thread. So let's start with this. Process is basically a concept, or a process is a program which is present in a steady start state and basically implement in CPU to execute. This is the simple scientific definition of process. Process means running program or executing a program. Again, process can be created other process which is known as a parent or child process. CPU or CPU has process execution inbuilt in it, and PCB process control block contains a process memory space and process area. Again, process can be create by using the current process also. So this is all about process. What is threads? Thread is a basically concept of process. In the concept, in a process there can be multiple threads which is going to be perform a particular operation in the process, in your whole process. So this is the threads can be created by without threads can be created without share without sharing any extra space or memory in your program. Threads can be used multiple threads. It means thread can be used internal data, or thread can be used data, memory, area, location, or resource. Thread can be used this type of data through each others. Process can't use this type of data. So I will explain one by one difference in both. First, thread, or first I will explain process, then I will go for thread one. First, process can be used for creating good program. Threads can be used to create a particular code or particular operation on that process. Second, process is a heavyweight, or we can say process is a heavy program, and thread is a lesser heavy as compared to process. Third one, process is isolated. It means process cannot share any kind of data or any kind of memory as compared to threads. Threads are going to share data, area, size, as well as resource. So again, threads are lesser. Threads require less memory as compared to process. Process required more memory as compared to thread, as well as again, threads are threads can be multiple threads can be created by using one thread only. But in other hand, for process, if your PCB has that control for multiple processing, that only then only you can create a multiple processes. Again, process are used, or process can be driven with the help of CPU only, or threads can be run in the process only. Process can be contain a system call. In other hands, thread cannot require any kind of system calls. So this is all about today's video topic, that is the difference between process and threads. So this is all difference about threads and process. So basically the main difference is that process contains a threads. So it means if you are having a one process, in that one process there can be a multiple threads, and multiple thread can perform a multiple operation in your process. But in other hand, if you want to create a multiple process, then you have to assign that multiple process multi-processing to your CPU. Then only it will going to perform a multi-processing. It means there can be more than two processes can be run simultaneously. But in other hands, threads can be perform any time. Multiple threads can be perform a single operation as well as multiple or parallel operations through it. So this is all about today's video topic. Thank you so much.